So, you want to make an ARG, but you've got no idea where to start. I'm going to tell you about 4 key things you need to do when starting your ARG. First of all, you need to know what your ARG is going to be about. This can be an idea or a character, or just something you find interesting that you know you can flesh out into something bigger later on. Just make sure that your idea is new and unique, because as we know, YouTube ARGs are really oversaturated, so there's no point doing something that's already been done. I would avoid ideas like creepy government conspiracies. I know that from personal experience. Or anything with animatronics have been done to death a little bit recently. But other than that, run with your idea, make it your own, and move on to the next stage of planning. Make a plan of a story that your ARG is going to follow. Mark out key points and major events and anything else relevant to your ARG. You can make a timeline of events. This will help you visualize the story and keep the ARG consistent and moving all the way through. Character development is also extremely important. Make sure your characters change and develop over the course of your story. This will allow the audience to relate and connect more with the characters, making it an enjoyable watch. Other key things you can include are major plot points like characters meeting or finding out new information, any conflict that may happen, and most importantly, the ending. Make sure you know how it's going to end, because once you've got this in mind, the rest of the story just falls into place. After you've worked out what is going to happen, now you need to work out how it's going to happen. You also need a plan of how it's going to work. Decide how you're going to get the story across to the viewer. There are so many options of different media you can use for your ARG, but the most popular are videos and text-based posts. Text-based posts are the easiest to do. However, they're not as interesting in videos, and they're not as fun to make in my opinion. Videos are also a great way to express creativity through things like cinematography and audio design. And doing videos opens up a load of opportunities to make some really interesting content. And whilst they do take a bit longer to make, believe me, I know, is also far more rewarding to post a brilliant video. However, without clues, your ARG isn't actually playable. Clues are an integral part of your ARG. There's 1,000 types of clues people have used in their ARGs. If you're just starting out, I recommend just sticking to audio and visual clues. These can be text on a screen, cinematic techniques, and sound and speech that all give your audience clues. It's best to keep your clues subtle, because it keeps the viewer engaged for longer and you'll see higher participation rates in your ARG. If you want to know more about how you can make clues for your ARG, I'm going to make a detailed walkthrough of how you can do that in the future, so make sure to stick around for that. So now you know how to effectively plan your ARG, watch this video on what not to do in your ARGs.